Folks, if you would stand to welcome Paige to her wedding, and please remain standing. We've come from many places, some far, I suppose, some not so far. But we've all come for this wonderful purpose of witnessing, commemorating, but above all, celebrating the founding of this new family. On behalf of our bride and groom, thank you all for just being here today to witness their ceremony. I hope you know you're the most special people in all the world to these two. And to Paige and Stephen, we all say thank you for letting us be a part of your most special day together ever, the first day of your marriage. And I'd like to ask who brings Paige to be married here today?
Mother and I.
Well, thank you very much. Folks, if you'd like to be seated. The good news, other than this fantastic weather, I think your invitations worked pretty well. In fact, why don't you peek down the aisle and take a look at your beautiful wedding today. Folks, how about a hand to say welcome this afternoon? This beautiful gown, handsome tuxedo, gorgeous flowers, and all of this today for your wedding. But you know, it's not the wedding that we're celebrating. This wedding celebrates your marriage that starts here today. Marriage meets one of our most basic needs in life. And that great need that we all have is relationship. And knowing how difficult it can be alone in life, love's made it possible for a balancing and complementing relationship to begin between two people and be lived all throughout their lives together. And I know standing before us here today are two people who believe more than anybody else in the world that this special and wonderful relationship can and will be lived throughout your lives as well. Now, the essence of this relationship is, of course, commitment. But it's also accepting another person into your life now to be your closest friend, your life partner, this special someone you want to share every aspect of your life together with. And it's a great deal of love that's brought you two to this decision to be married. It's a great deal of love that's brought you to this beautiful mountainside today to be just surrounded by all of those who love and care about you two and this relationship so much. But a lot of times in life, don't we find ourselves sort of stopped in our tracks and asking, after all, what is this thing that we call love? I'll answer it. Well, one definition of the word love is to use it as a verb, to value. You see, love is this act of demonstrating real value in the life of another person. It's looking for the good in someone. To love someone is to make a constant effort to spend time, to make a sacrifice, to go the extra mile, just to show your interest in this other person. And everyone here knows that's exactly what you two have been doing in this relationship so far, showing a great deal of interest in each other's lives and goals. And in this relationship, you've discovered a value. And together, you've watched this value just grow and grow until some time ago, you two discovered that this value was true love. In fact, if you continue to love each other as you have so far, and I know you will, you're going to be released to grow into everything you've been destined to become in this life. So before we have our vows, can we just bow for a moment of prayer? For the sacredness of the holy state of marriage, and for the matchless blessings and experiences that it brings, We thank you, our God. May these who have come to pledge their love today be conscious of your presence here and your approval and blessing upon their marriage and life before them. And we ask this in your holy name. Amen. I'll invite you to turn and face each other, to join your hands together. This is the part of the wedding ceremony I told you to I wish I could make last all day long, because believe it or not, this ceremony is going to be over like that. And in this wonderful marriage that's ahead of you too, I want you to be able to think often back to this beautiful day, but more importantly, these eyes, these smiles, just knowing these intentions that are the most sincere in the whole world. I know you're going to find a memory in today that'll get you through so much that lies ahead in life for you. I'd like you to look at those hands that you're holding, the hands you two dreamed about holding together on your wedding day. They've come here with a great deal of expectation, a great deal of promise. And Stephen, I know you've come prepared to say some very special words. Let's grab a hand. Come on, grab a hand. Not mine.
I, Stephen Gary Calvert, take thee, Paige Landshute, to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death do us part. And thereto I pledge myself.
Paige, you as well.
I, Paige Shoup, take the Stephen Calvert to be my wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death do us part. And thereto I pledge myself to you.
You can put that away. Now today, your wedding day is just one brief day in all of time. And although your vows are being spoken here today in a matter of just minutes, they're promises that will last you to your lifetime. You see, when you leave this aisle today, you'll be a better person because of this wonderful person that's chosen to stand here with you right now. Because of your mutual trust, your great love for each other, today your lives have a brand new beginning. And make no mistake about this, you're worthy of this love. And you'll carry that worth as you comfort, as you cherish, well, as you love each other as you have so far, but now for the rest of your lives together. From time immemorial, a band of precious metal has been used to seal the most important covenants and agreements in history. Today, this ring has found its greatest place of honor in your marriage. Stephen, if you'll place this ring on the wedding finger of your bride, and if you'll repeat after me, with this ring,
I thee wed. I thee wed.
I will love you.
I will love you.
And honor you.
And honor you.
All the days of my life.
All the days of my life.
Now, this ring, too, is an emblem of pure, endless love, represented in its perfect, timeless circle. Paige, if you'll place this ring on Stephen's finger and repeat after me, with this ring.
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
I will love you.
I will love you.
And honor you.
And honor you.
All the days of my life.
All the days of my life.
After that, you get a little hug, but no kiss yet. By the giving and the receiving of those rings, emblems of pure and endless devotion, you do each other wed. And these marriage vows here and forever seal. Folks, don't you want to applaud congratulations for them? Let's have you guys turn and face everybody now. When we planned the ceremony, I asked if I could come to the back to see what a cake topper these two make here at the Secret Garden. What a gorgeous family being created here today. You asked me to close the ceremony with a little reading by Roy Croft entitled On Friendship. It says a lot about you two, and it is in the first person, so if you could imagine saying these words to each other. I love you not for what you are, but what I am when I'm with you. I I love you not for what you've made of yourself, but what you're making of me. I love you for the part of me you bring out. I love you for putting your hand into my heaped up heart and passing over all the frivolous and weak things you can't help seeing there and drawing out into light all of the beautiful and radiant things that no one else has looked quite far enough to find. You've done it without a touch. You've done it without a sign. You've done it just by being yourself. Now, Paige, Stephen, you two have every reason to believe that this love that you've pledged yourselves to here today, to believe it'll last forever. You now have every opportunity to show the whole world that it will. I do, by the authority vested in me by the laws of the great state of Arizona, and by the grace of God above, pronounce you husband and wife. Stephen, you may kiss your bride. Paige, if you'll catch your breath and your bouquet. Ladies and gentlemen, will you rise to your feet? What a pleasure today to introduce to you Arizona's newest, and we hope the happiest newlyweds forever, Paige and Stephen Calvert.
If you could, please give your attention to the direction of my hand, the double doors where you first entered before. Here is your bridal party. First up, your groomsman and cousin of the groom, Tyler. Please welcome him. All right. Following them, your bridesmaid and friend of the bride, Zena, escorted by groomsman and brother of the groom, RJ. Following them, your bridesmaid and friend of the bride, Delicia, escorted by groomsman and friend of the groom, Jason. Following them, your bridesmaid and friend of the bride, Red Lisa, escorted by groomsman and friend of the groom, Bert. Your bridesmaid and friend of the bride, Lily, escorted by groomsman and brother of the groom, Jacob. Mr. and Mrs. Calvert! Let's get a kiss. I hear a little bit of clacking of the glass. Please join me on the dance floor here tonight, ladies. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Mr. and Mrs., they're going to have their first dance as husband and wife. Please give them your attention.
Even friends It seems like just yesterday that you, me, your brother RJ were sitting in the playroom at our mother's house playing N64, playing Super Smash Bros. And Mario Kart. And here you are. But today is about you guys and the love that you guys are going to share for the rest of your lives. And I'm happy for you guys. I love you guys very much. And here's to many, many happy years.
Hi, everybody. So I've known Paige since we were in elementary school. And we became best friends when we were in high school. And I cannot imagine a more perfect person for her to embrace this new chapter of her life with. Cheers to both of you. I wish you the very best in this new adventure that you guys will be enduring. I love you guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, I know this is the moment that you all been waiting for. to hear me talk, and I know it's the moment Paige has been waiting for her whole life. Hear me get up here and talk stuff. But first of all, I want to thank everyone that's here. You're all important. That's why you're here. It's just amazing to me that you're all here. It's amazing. Eva and Brenda and Summer. I mean, I literally couldn't have raised Paige without you. You guys helped me so much. I owe you that so much. And my neighbors, Terry and Wayne, who helped me so much, and when Paige was a kid also, were around when I needed them. Thank you. I want to thank all the rock stars this morning that got up at the crack of dawn, came up here to set up all of this beautifulness that you see here. Okay, they got up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. We were here at 8 a.m. We were doing chair ties, we were putting down table runners, and putting together all of the stuff that you see here. So thank you all for doing that. It's amazing. And Aurora, I owe you a shot of tequila. I want to thank Richard and Ellen for the awesome rehearsal dinner Thursday night. Thank you very much. Clapping for that. And I want to thank my wedding colleagues. We all know as wedding vendors that we don't get thanked enough. In fact, we never get thanked at these things. So I want to thank Mary Sandy first of all. I love her. She has busted ass for me many times at weddings, my second, but she is an incredible photographer just on her own. And thank you, Mary Sandy. RJ did your wedding like 7 or 8 years ago. I've been in love with your family ever since. And you're here tonight helping me with my family and loved ones, and I really appreciate you. Thank you. The entire staff here at the Easter Garden and our amazing, where did she go? I don't know, Karina is her name? Yeah. Amazing wedding coordinator. Get in here, anyway. She's done an amazing job, and she was able to put up with me, so that is really amazing. The florist, none of you got to see her, but her name is Trish Mahoney, and this is her last wedding, actually. She does amazing work, but she's getting older, and she's still going to do bouquets and stuff, but that whole thing you saw at the ceremony, she did all that. And she's not doing it anymore, unfortunately, because this is really hard. And I know she's not here now, but thank you, Trish and Sandy. Clap. Okay, let me try. I got everybody here, so I don't want to miss anybody. Scott for being our dog sitter. Austin, our videographer. This guy stepped up Okay, and I have to say, I like to say about weddings that it's like giving birth. Because when you're doing it, you're thinking, what the hell did I get into? But then after the wedding, you see what you've created. And then you're so happy and thrilled. So coming to the reason why we're here tonight, Paige and Stephen. You guys are the absolute center of my universe. I want you to know that. I love you both so much. Talking about Stephen first, the first experience I can remember with Stephen was when he brought this bicycle into my house. And I think Paige had just broken up with her boyfriend, and I wasn't crazy about that guy, but he was okay. And, anyway, this strange guy comes, it's her birthday party, this strange guy comes wheeling this big old, 10-speed bike in her house. I'm like, whoa, who's that guy? And I knew he was the one at that very moment. I could tell by the way he looked at Paige, the effort he made getting her that bicycle. I don't even think they were officially a thing at that point. And I knew Stephen. I knew then. And I was rooting for you. And I want to thank you for loving my daughter. And I love you. No matter how much we fight. Anyway. Finally, my daughter, my only child, Paige. I love you more than my life. I know we don't always see eye to eye, but it really doesn't matter. Because you're stuck with me. I'm your mother, and I always will be. I'm always on your side. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of the work you do with children. You're kind heart. I've had many people comment tonight about how kind you are. And to me, that is more important than anything. It's more important than money. It's more important than power. It's the most important thing is to be kind to other people and love them. Thank you for being my daughter. On that note, I have a special gift for you tonight. I have brought my mother's wedding ring. I had it cleaned. My parents were married for 50 years, over 50 years, until my mother passed away. So I wanted to give you her ring for good luck. They were married in 1955. And now my partner, John, has a special gift as well. I want you to know he's going to tell you about it. Thank you all again for being here. I love all of you. You're all rock stars.
So as everyone knows, Stephen loves whiskey. And I kind of had to outdo him because, stuff he got was only 4 years old. So this one I got, it's 12 years old. And it's 6 years in a whiskey oak, and then 6 years in a sherry oak. And it's engraved for both of you with your wedding date and Paige and Stephen.
This
in your relationship? Who makes all of the decisions?